Thanks to Unbound Merino for sponsoring this video. If you're coming to Chicago just for deep dish pizza, we forgive you.
This week we're in Chicago, the underdog of United States' greatest cities that is often overshadowed by New York and Los Angeles.
And that's because Chicago is not the kind of city that begs for your love. It earns it brick by brick, bite by bite.
So if you're planning a trip, the good news is we did the dirty work for you.
Over the next 2 days, we're diving headfirst into everything that makes Chicago great. The must-see spots, the sports scene, the people, and the dishes you can't leave the Windy City without.
Good morning, travelers. The city is waking up. We already have coffee in our hotel, but right now we're walking to one special place.
Yeah, I'm feeling windswept already. The city is coming alive. We're meeting up with someone special, and there's no better place to start your day in Chicago than Millenium Park.
Here you can take the picture at the pin, and of course we did. Officially it's called Cloud Gate, and it weighs over 100 tons. But there's way more to Chicago than the landmarks. The real story is in the people who live here.
So we meet up with someone who knows where to find them. This is Allison Yates, writer, runner, and founder of Read and Run Chicago, an organization that leads guided runs based on books set in Chicago to connect Chicagoans with their home. We are not runners, so we asked her to slow it way down today and meet us for a walk instead.
Something I love about Chicago is the way it's like extremely unpretentious, but we have some of the best things in the entire world. We have some of the best parks in the entire world, some of the best foods in the entire world. People have come from all over the world to live in Chicago, and they bring the best of what they had in their home countries.
It's so true, you know? I think that this is a city with so much character. Now, Read and Run, what was the inspiration behind it, and what is it exactly?
Really what happened was during the pandemic, everybody has sort of a pandemic story. Mine was really looking at myself and deciding, like, I have lived all over the world and I felt so connected to so many places that I lived, but I didn't feel that same sort of connection to Chicago, even though it's incredible. And I was thinking about, like, what are the things that I did in those places and why did I feel so good? It was because I was out walking around, exploring the cities, and I was reading a lot about those places. So I started with one book that was set in Lincoln Park, one of our North Side neighborhoods. It was about the whole history of gentrification, and I discovered in that book that it used to be a heavily Puerto Rican neighborhood, which is now completely gone, and I was thinking there are so many layers of history to the city that I can't wait to uncover so I can feel like I understand it more.
Yeah.
And then thus feel more at home. They're guided running tours that all correspond to a Chicago book. So we run wherever the book takes place.
Are tourists able to join in as well?
So Read and Run Chicago is built for people to find a deeper connection to Chicago. Typically that means that locals are going to be most interested in that, but any tourist who travels intentionally and really wants to understand a local perspective will find a great experience at Read and Run Chicago events.
Thank you so much for taking the time to talk. I love this walk. I loved this area too that you showed us. This is beautiful.
I always imagine the being in the middle of a concrete platform, you know, like everything gray around. But actually, this is a beautiful, beautiful park. It's full of green, a lot of trees, and it's in the middle of the city. I love it. I really like it. I wish there will be more parks like this one everywhere. We need those parks. I don't know if you guys have seen The Bear. It's one of the shows that we're obsessed with, and I think it shows a very real face of Chicago.
Yeah, honestly, for a lot of people, it's what put Chicago back on the map for them.
That's right.
So of course we had to visit the iconic Mr. Beef, which was the place that inspired the entire show. Over on Instagram, when we told you guys we were going to Chicago, all the locals said, you've got to try a real Italian beef sandwich.
And that's exactly what we're gonna do. Follow us.
This cozy little sandwich spot has been serving Italian beef for over 30 years. You think ordering Italian beef will be easy. It's just beef and bread. But there's a secret language you need to understand, and it's not on the menu.
You want to try? That means just the meat, no dip. Dipped? That's a quick dunk in hot au jus. Wet? That's a full immersion where the bread is soaked like a sponge. Then sweet or hot. Sweet comes with roasted green peppers, and hot comes with giardiniera, a spice mix of pickled serrano and jalapeno peppers, carrots, onions, garlic, celery, green olives, and cauliflower in oil.
While not unique to Chicago, Chicagoans are passionate about their jardinera.
Can I have a beef? I'm trying to order the way that a local would. Is this correct? I'll have a beef, sweet and dipped, with a side of jardinera. Is that? Yeah? Okay, good. Good. Actually, can we do 2 of those?
2 sweet dip, 2 sides of hot,
Yeah.
and another sweet dip.
I did it.
Well done. I heard that it's messy, and it is, but probably will taste very good. Oh wow, you're gonna love this. It's so good. Wow, it tastes amazing. That's exactly what I want right now.
Well, you know what really blows my mind about this is that it's dipped in the gravy, the jus, but yet the bread maintains its structure so well. It's so delicious. I'm glad we ordered it sweet and we can test a little bit of the garden, the jardinera on the side. This is definitely not a tourist trap. It is popular for a reason. And you guys, it really feels like you are in the show here. The banter between the staff and the cursing. I love it. It just adds to the ambiance. And I never expected that part of this place to be authentic, but it really is. It feels like you're actually in the show.
Whenever you're walking in the streets of Chicago, you can always hear something in the top floor, let's say like that. And this is one of the best public transportations in the country. So today we're taking the Brown line that makes the loop. I'm excited.
Chicago's metro system is called the L, short for elevated. It's one of the easiest and most affordable ways to get around the city. A single ride costs $2.50, or you can grab a 24-hour pass for just $5. There are 8 lines, many of which above ground, and if you're flying in, both O'Hare and Midway Airport connect directly to downtown by train, which is faster than any taxi and way cheaper.
Now, we all know that the weather in Chicago can be a little all over the place, which makes packing quite a challenge. We've visited over 35 countries together and have mastered the art of packing. And newsflash, you probably don't need half the things you think you do.
We travel with only a carry-on, and we're using the same outfits over and over again on purpose, and somehow we smell amazing.
Unbound Merino makes travel clothes that do more so you can pack less. Their merino wool is naturally odor resistant, wrinkle free, and temperature regulating. So that means you can wear the same shirt for days, look amazing, and be comfortable no matter what weather Chicago throws at you. For example, this romper could be worn a bunch of different ways to fit whatever activities we have for the agenda.
And I'm blown away that merino wool pants can pack down like this. I know it doesn't seem like a big deal, but this makes a huge difference in packing. And it's these types of hacks that save us from baggage fees and give us more space for souvenirs.
We're big believers in quality over quantity. We'd rather invest in something that lasts years than keep buying the same $10 t-shirt that falls apart after a few washes. And it's totally okay to start with just 1 to 2 items. We recommend their super soft, breathable tees and polos so you can get a few staples that create so many different outfits.
So if you're ready to pack lighter, look better, do less laundry, and support our channel while doing it, use the link in our description to get your Unbound Merino or scan the code over here. Now, Chicago is a sports city, and these fans are a different breed.
We're here outside of one of the most famous ballparks in the United States, home of the Cubs. Today they play against the Padres for the wild card second game. And look at this, it's 1 hour till the game, and this place is nuts. Like the energy, the colors, everybody's having fun.
We didn't get tickets to go inside the stadium, but there's tons of bars around that are popping, so we're just gonna pick one that looks good and enjoy game time around these passionate fans.
Let's do that.
Wrigley Field is the second oldest Major League Baseball stadium, and it sort of feels like how baseball used to be before baseball got corporate, especially with the old scoreboard that's still operated by hand. Also, the Cubs are one of the oldest teams in baseball, and for 108 years they didn't win a single championship. So for over a century, Cub fans still showed up, and that loyalty finally paid off in 2016 when the Cubs broke their curse and they won the World Series. We were with some Cubs fans that day, back when we were working on ships. Full-grown men bawling their eyes out at the lobby bar. That's the type of underdog story we love to see.
What makes Cubs fans different than anyone else in the U.S.?
Die hard, the environment of Wrigleyville, we're committed, win or lose.
Yeah. I mean, you guys even sit here in the freezing wind, I've heard. Yeah?
Snow, cold, ice, you know.
I love that. What do you think the score is going to be today?
I don't know, I think we might rock them if our bats come to life.
The bars were packed before game time, and we thought, this is it. This is the energy we came for. But what we didn't consider was that this was just the pregame. By the time the first pitch was thrown, most of the bars had emptied out, and the diehard fans we were hoping to watch with, they were all inside the stadium, not standing next to us.
Well, that was pretty much a fail. It is what it is. But as we were chatting about what we should do, because now our afternoon is cleared, Martina was like, why don't we go see the lake? I mean, this is considered like the third coast of the US. It's huge.
That's right, it's very famous and it's very typical from Chicago. You know, whenever I always see the shots of the lake, we wanted to see it.
I can't believe we almost skipped it. And we didn't know really where to go. So we were just clicking around on the map. We saw this place called Montrose Harbor. Didn't have many reviews, we hadn't heard about it. But this view of the skyline, oh my gosh, this is a hidden gem.
It's one of the most beautiful skylines of the cities in the US. It's very, you know it's Chicago, right?
It's so gorgeous, and it's hard to believe that this is a lake. It looks like the ocean. We have people swimming right now. I'm excited that we came here. This actually turned the whole afternoon around.
It's beautiful. It really looks like the ocean.
I know, it's crazy.
So what we know so far, Chicago has great food and love their sports. But what a lot of people don't realize is just how important music has been over the decades.
For starters, this was the birthplace of house music, but long before that, it was the blues that made Chicago famous. Brought north by black musicians during the Great Migration and amplified in smoky clubs on the south and west sides.
Then came jazz, not the New Orleans jazz, Chicago jazz. Tonight, we're stepping into one of the places still keeping Chicago jazz alive, Andy's Nightclub. It's been here for decades, and it's one of the best spots in the city to hear live jazz 7 nights a week.
It's a cover of $20. You need to bring your ID and also the credit card, or if you want to pay in cash, but it's 20 per person.
And there's food here. And in my opinion, the $20 you're paying is towards having an incredible performance. We're here for the 6 o'clock show. I'm excited. Let's get some jazz, eat some delicious lobster ravioli with vodka sauce.
And short rib ravioli with lemon butter sauce.
We've already had a couple nibbles and it's freaking delicious.
Yep. Great food, great drinks, and great music. It's the place to be. I really liked it. I will recommend everybody to do that. And also for Yulene and me, it was like a date. Remember, like over here, every night of the week they have different music. Always jazz, of course. But I really like this date.
The entire show I was just thinking about how I was imagining images of our day and how that is the sound of Chicago. Incredible.
Next morning in Chicago, it's time to make our way through more of these must-see sights they say we gotta see. That means we're going to Willis Tower. But no one actually calls it that. The locals still call it Sears Tower.
Okay, this was the tallest building on Earth from the 70s till 1998, which is impressive. I love it. I love how it looks. I love the view. And you can have like a 360 view from here. It's amazing.
So we're up on the sky deck, and the reason we're up here is because the main attraction is something called the Ledge. It's a glass box that you can step onto. It apparently holds 10,000 pounds. I don't know though. These types of things kind of freak me out. This building though is meant to withstand a lot of like really crazy weather. So if you're here on a windy day, you could feel it moving a bit, but it's totally safe. Nothing's happened yet, apparently. Let's go check out the Ledge though. We gotta see it. We just go in here. This is okay. I don't know about this one. All right. It's not one of
of those things where like the floor pretends to crack, right?
I'm shaking.
All right, some fast figures for you guys and final thoughts. Cost?
$32, which I advise you to buy tickets online before coming over here because there could be lines.
Yeah, we didn't have to stand in line this morning. Thankfully, you got that. We'll actually QR the code if you guys want to book those in advance. Overall thoughts?
I like it, but if you come over here to Chicago on a budget, I think it will be something that you can skip.
Yeah, I think so too.
A couple of things that I have to say is you can be in line. I mean, you have some time to be over there, but there's another people waiting, so they try to make you go into line again, so you can be in line as many times as you want. And another thing that we recommend is to try to, they take you a picture over here, which they try to sell it to you. How much?
$35 a person.
Yeah, so just try to take your selfie in an,
Put it in 0.5
Exactly.
on your phone. Put it as high as you can.
that's right.
It's almost the same shot.
Amazing recommendations.
Art museums aren't for everyone, but the Art Institute of Chicago is pretty different. It is the second largest art museum in the USA after the Met. It has 300,000 pieces. We've got tickets, so let's go check it out.
This museum is awesome. Put in the comments if you know which movie shows this painting. Put it in the comments, we want to know if you know.
For $27 a person, it's not a bad place to spend the afternoon, and there's truly art from all around the world. But now it's time for lunch and we got more iconic dishes to try. There's a few things you don't mess with in Chicago, and one of those is how you order a hot dog.
Today we're trying a Chicago-style dog at Portillo's. Here's what makes it Chicago-style. All beef hot dog nestled in a steamed poppy seed bun. Then it gets yellow mustard, chopped onions, neon green relish, a pickle spear, tomato slices, sports peppers, and a dash of celery salt. Just don't add ketchup. They'll know you're not from around here if you add ketchup.
And look at this. It looks like a garden over here with all the ingredients that it has. So I'm very curious how everything combined is gonna taste. All the veggies, it make it very crunchy, which I like. I like pickles and I like all the different stuff over here, but oh, the bread. Yeah, the bread also has sesame seeds. Wow, I like it. I think I can get used to it.
This dog is ridiculously tangy. I would never normally order this stuff with it, but it is so freaking good. I'm shocked. The quality of the dog is really what makes it though.
One word to define Chicago would be resilient. Resilient during those brutally windy winters, resilient when the home team loses, and that resilient spirit has been here for centuries, and we think there's a reason for that. In 1871, most of the city was reduced to ash in the Great Chicago Fire. It burned for 2 days, destroyed more than 17,000 buildings, and left over 100,000 people homeless. But instead of collapsing, the city used it as a chance to start over.
Nowadays, Chicago has this skyline that is so distinct and intentional. It was such a playground for architects to reimagine what a city could look like. So there's not a better way to see it than from the river on an architecture river cruise.
This was a pretty cool experience.
We were very lucky that we have like a good guide, and it has it's a different perspective to see Chicago from the river.
Yeah, it's about $45, and I was really surprised to see how many bridges there were. Like, really had no idea how many bridges there were. Learned a lot about the history of the city. Sure. Really cool.
And also, if you're coming to Chicago, you have to walk on the river walk. It's so beautiful, so long, and it's something that you have to do.
And free. A great alternative to if you can't do the cruise. And you know, as we were on that cruise, and actually since 4 a.m. this morning, I've been thinking about how far we have come, because we've been doing videos for 11 years. Even just 4 years ago, life was totally different for us. You had just moved to the US, you weren't able to work.
Or drive.
My work had cut my hours significantly. We were living off of $30,000 a year, putting every dollar back into this channel, going into debt most months, trying to live this dream. And now, fast forward 4 years.
Yeah, right now we're in our 19th state in the United States. Also, we're able to travel internationally more, which we love. And we're just hitting 110K subscribers on the English channel, 45,000 on the Spanish channel.
We're doing our first group trip, and most importantly, we are so close to being able for us both to go full-time with YouTube. It's just insane, and we owe it all to you guys. Like, the reason we're here is because of you, so thank you.
And being in a resilient city like Chicago, we were thinking all that, and just looking back about these 4 years, working very hard, doing these videos for you guys, we're very grateful.
Yeah, so that just goes to show the importance of resiliency and how sometimes the long game, that long multi-year dream, that's actually the better story in the end, rather than just making it quick.
Right. But stop being so sentimental about life, because there's one spot that you have to visit if you come to Chicago.
Nighttime comes once again in Chicago, and we can't help but feel like maybe we've forgotten something. Oh, what's that? Chicagoans screaming at their screens right now? Right. Deep dish. Of course. How dare we?
Okay guys, I know this is controversial. There's two things will start a fight in this city. Cups or socks, and also, where do you get your deep dish pizza? I know half of y'all, they're gonna be cheering for us right now, and the other half will skip this video right away. We chose Lou Malnati. You have to say it in the comments. Which one is your favorite?
That was fantastic. That butter crust is really what does it. I love it.
Very good.
We ordered the original Malnati something or other. Comes with sausage, tomato, and loads of cheese. This is a good pizza if you're a cheese lover.
You have to know that it takes around 35 minutes to make. So just be ready, be patient.
Don't come hungry.
Exactly. Or come very hungry, don't worry.
Yeah.
Just don't get mad. Yeah, it's something different, but it's good, it works. No? I really like it.
Delicious. Fantastic. Excellent, excellent pizza.
We came to Chicago looking for a story, and we found it. Chicago is a city shaped by grit, rebuilt by fire, and fueled by people who show up rain, wind, win, or lose.
Next up, we're heading somewhere completely different, Montreal, Canada, where we'll be trading our deep dish pizzas for poutine and attempting to speak French. So long, travel well, and make the world your neighborhood.